Hey, I'm Bex. Today I'm doing the Booktube Newbie Tag because I've just started my channel and I thought I'd give a tag a go as a way to meet new people, so we'll see how we go. First question is, why did you start your channel? Well, I've been watching Booktube for quite a while and I've always thought, I really want to start a channel, and never did it, and I just thought I'd take the plunge. Why not? The next question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? I don't know. I guess I'll find that out along the way because at the moment everything's kind of unknown. I'm not sure. Number 3, what are you most excited about for this channel? Well, what I'm most excited about is having people to talk to that like the same books, or to debate with if they don't like the books, to have a friendly discussion over why, and seeing other people's opinions, and also being exposed to books, because I can see a booktuber get really, really excited about a book and it makes me want to read it. It gives me that enthusiasm that sometimes I need to start a book, but once I get started, I'm good to go. But yeah, why do you love reading? I love reading. I don't know why. I feel attached to characters. If I get a good book, I get that feeling inside like it's actually happening to me, and I don't know. I find it fascinating that someone can put a story into words and make it seem real. I really appreciate that, and I think writers are amazing that they are able to do it. What questions would you ask your favourite booktubers? I don't know if I'd ask them anything. I feel like I'm the kind of person that would sit back and watch someone and learn from watching rather than asking, which might be a character flaw. What challenges do you think will be the hardest to overcome? Getting enough time to read all the books that I want to read. Especially, I've got a lot of books on my bookshelf that I haven't read yet. Just the time to read it all, because I am a mum of 2 boys and I work. So yeah, finding the time. Why did you start reading? I started reading when I was pregnant. I was 22. I was reading Harry Potter, I think. Harry Potter was big at the time. I don't think all the books had come out yet, and I found it amazing. It was everything. Now I go back and read it and I can see flaws in the books, but I don't care because they were the books that initially got me hooked. So Harry Potter, which is really strange because I'm not really into the fandom so much. I evolved from that, but I'll have a deep love for those books forever. Where do you read? Well, I read in my bed, I read on my couch, I read at the table. I don't tend to read when I'm out. I'll carry a book around and read maybe 10 or 15 pages when I get a break in time. And sometimes when I'm waiting in the car for people, I'll read, but not large amounts. So mostly at home and a majority of the time on my bed. What kind of books do you read? The sun's coming. I love Jane Austen. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 copies of it. I never read it when I was at school, so I I never had to research it, I never had to study it. So when I read it, I just read it for the enjoyment of reading it. And the story, the properness, the way that people behaved, and then the ridiculousness and the humour in Pride and Prejudice. I think Mr. Bingley is one of the funniest characters ever in a book. I adore him. I don't tend to read other books really of that time frame. That's the one book that I became obsessed with, and I know that everyone has a different opinion and not everyone likes Austen, but for me, I absolutely love that book. I love it. Some other books that I love The Book Thief. I think The Book Thief is amazing. I love Terry Pratchett. I've read the Night Watch books, the ones that follow the Night Watch storyline. I want to read Mort and I can't remember the name of the second one, but the ones about death, because my cousin talks fondly about them. So I have them, and my son's read a lot of Terry Pratchett books. He reads everything. That's why I have so many books in my house. It's because he'll carry a book around with him all the time. So I'll read his books. I'll read books that I walk in and just see them in the bookshop and buy them for the cover. If I hear someone talk fondly about a book, I'll go and buy that. I read pretty much everything. I like the ease of young adult novels, but also I like challenging reads. I really, really like the, what's it called? The Millennium Trilogy. It's the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series. And I've read the first 3 books that Stieg Larsson wrote, but I've not read the next 2 that were written by David Lagercrantz. I can't remember his name. I'm butchering it. I took a while to get into it, but once I did, I was hooked on it, and the whole complicatedness of it I found fascinating. So I'll read pretty much anything. Yeah. So I think that's all the questions, and I hope to see you again.